Hey, what's up, nerds? How's everybody doing today? Long time no see. Hopefully everybody's having a good life. Hopefully everything's going well since I've last done a video. Today it's Wednesday, March 20th. So, 2/3 done with March. So this year is just cooking along, and I have a big announcement to make today. I was offered a position with my company in Las Vegas, Nevada. And so we'll be moving here at the end of the school year. I know we just moved to Tennessee, but we got offered a really nice position, a really good position in Las Vegas, which is about an hour outside of where we grew up, my wife and I. And we felt like it was a perfect opportunity to get back to the West Coast, back to the sun, back to the heat, and most importantly, back close to family. So, yeah, so we decided to take the position, and so end of May, early June, we'll be moving from Tennessee to Nevada. So back to southern Nevada, back to the desert, back to family, and we're really excited about that. So that's the big announcement today. But I'll be doing a head shave. I've got about 3 days growth, and I've got a couple of new products to try. Or to use on the video. Just gonna put a little water on my head. So, the first, well, they're both from the Bearded Lady Shave Company. They're really nice packaging, glass bottles, really quality labels, really clean, neat, really nice. So this is a pre-shave oil, peppermint. The owner of the Bearded Lady Shave Co. reached out to me through email and asked if I would do some review of his pre-shave and post-shave products. And I said, sure, I'd love to. So he sent me the peppermint scented. So here's the pre-shave oil. And here is the post-shave serum, is what he's calling it, a post-shave serum. And it is also peppermint. Really classy, really nice glass bottle, you know, just a quality looking product. So excited that I'm getting to use those. And the directions, so I just put a little water on my head. The directions on the oil say to wet face, so I'm obviously doing head, and then pour a quarter size amount of oil into your palm and then apply. So a quarter size amount to me, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I've had a little bit of bloom water in here, so I'm going to rub that on as well before I do the oil. A quarter size of pre-shave oil seemed like a lot to me when I first used this. I was like, holy smokes, that sounds like a ton of oil. You know, usually you hear, you know, add 5 or 6 drops or a dime size amount, or, you know, I was like, a quarter size, that is a ton of oil. So I tried it. I've already used these just to see how they would perform before I did a shave with them. And they performed great. You know, so doing the quarter size amount, it worked. It was the best experience I've had with the pre-shave oil. You guys know most of the time I don't use a pre-shave other than cold water. So let me get a quarter size amount here. There we go. And I just rub that between my hands and straight on. So you guys know I don't use a pre-shave. Just use cold water typically as a pre-shave. But I have used pre-shave oils and different things in the past, and this by far performed the best. I'm going to be using the same setup as I did when I did my shave off camera. It's the Rockwell 6C Plate 5, and I'll show these as soon as I get done rubbing this in. So what I did the first time, because my hands are still pretty oily, right? I just took it straight to the beard. Almost as a beard oil. I read the ingredients in there. It's pretty similar to what's in a beard oil, so that, you know, couldn't hurt. Just give a little to my beard, and then I just washed the excess off my hands. So I'll do that real quick. But I used a Rockwell 6C, and then I used a crystal, an Israeli crystal blade on its 5th use. It was on its 5th use, now it'll be at 6. And it was probably the smoothest shave I've ever had with the Israeli crystal blade. And when it was on its 5th use, I was pretty impressed by that. So, yeah, so really happy with how the shave oil performed. So he said just apply it. Well, let me wash my hands. Finish washing my hands here, then I'll finish reading the instructions. So apply and let sit until you're ready to apply shave cream or soap and shave. So, got it applied. I can feel the peppermint a little bit, tingling effect, so that's cool. The soap I'm using, Soap Commander Wisdom, it's the only peppermint kind of soap that I have. So to go with the peppermint theme, like I said, I'm using the Israeli crystal blade. Comes in that packaging, with the Rockwell 6C plate 5. So with that, we'll get into it. Oh, and I'm using my Mer Shaving Happy Brush, Badger from Maggard's, and Badger Knot from Maggard's Razors, loaded into the custom Mer Shaving Happy Brush handle. So just gonna start loading and get into it. And I've noticed with my shaves with Soap Commander, I've been underloading the brush for some reason, so I'm gonna get a nice, good, healthy load on this one. And this brush is without a doubt my favorite natural hair brush that I have. I've got a couple of boar brushes, another Badger brush, and this one just performs well all the time. And really, like I said, I really want to get a really good load on this, because the last few shaves I have not, and I've been disappointed by it. So we'll go just a touch more. Just want to make sure, you know. Yes, that is very, very well loaded. And if not, if you find yourself that you didn't load enough, just always go back to the tub and grab a little more soap. Nothing says you can't do that. One thing I like about the Bearded Lady pre-shave oil, the peppermint scent, at least, I haven't smelled any of the other scents. It's got a good peppermint scent to it. It doesn't have an oily smell, it's got a peppermint smell, so that's nice. Some of the pre-shave oils that I have used have real oily scents to them, and this does not. It smells like peppermint. Doesn't smell like oils. Just got a little water here. So the sun's finally coming out here in Tennessee. It has been gray, and rainy weather. Man, it seems like since, I don't know, November or December, it's just been pretty gray and rainy. I'm probably exaggerating that a little bit, but it feels like it's been gray and rainy for quite a while. So we're glad the sun is out. It's still pretty cool, pretty crisp, but at least sunny. I'll take sunny and cool over gray and rainy every day. Yeah, this is turning out to be a good lather here. Hopefully wherever you guys are at, the weather is nice, however you like it. Some people like it cold, some people like it hot. Some people love the rain and the snow. Okay, that is a nice lather. The brush is still very well loaded, so we'll get into it. First pass, Rockwell 6C Plate 5 Israeli Crystal Blade on its 6th use. Going in using the Bearded Lady pre-shave oil with Soap Commander Wisdom. That is very nice and smooth. Very nice and smooth. Oh, and I can start to feel the cooling from the peppermint in the oil and the peppermint in the soap. There's a nice cooling effect. So this will be fun to use out in Vegas on a hot summer day. Really gliding along nicely. And no harshness. No tugging whatsoever. Really nice. Maybe that was my issue with pre-shave oils all along. I just wasn't using enough. And this one is performing very, very well. Yeah, that cooling effect from the peppermint is awesome. If you've never experienced a mentholated soap or peppermint, wintergreen I'm sure has the same effect. You got to try it. It's an awesome sensation. So with this pre-shave oil added into the routine, the 5th and 6th shaves on this blade are smoother than the first shave, the 1st and 2nd shaves were. And I'm hoping, well, the 5th shave was, but I'm hoping on this 6th shave it'll have the same efficiency. It's feeling pretty good so far. So we broke the news to our extended families, my parents, my wife's parents, our kids' grandparents, about us moving back to Nevada, being much closer to home, and they were all pretty excited. It's been going on, let's see, it's been going on 9 years since we've lived back close to family. So the grandparents are all pretty excited to have their grandkids closer. Just really smooth. I mean, I'm really hoping the efficiency is there because the smoothness is out of this world. Especially for its 6th use, you know? Wow, feels pretty good back there, feels pretty good. Sorry, that's more doing touch-up work than it is first pass stuff, so. Alright, with that, first pass is done, and it is good. I mean, it is smooth, it's not, it's efficient. There's still some touch-up spots here and here. I always have, you know, I have to go over those areas a little more, but everywhere else feels really, really good, really efficient first pass, really smooth. Really impressed with that pre-shave oil. It's the only thing really I've changed in my routine, and to have the 6th use on a crystal blade is awesome, and especially for how smooth and efficient that was. So yeah, I'm gonna rinse, do my rinse, do my touch-up pass, and then be back for post-shave. Alright boys and girls, touch-up pass is all done, went really well. Just doing the alum block now. Just put a little water on it. I expect to feel some burn around the ears. Oh yeah, just a little, nothing terrible. And then a little back here on the back of my head and neck area. But once again, nothing terrible. Actually, probably less than my first couple of uses with this crystal blade. Overall less burn, so really, really nice. And the touch-up pass was smooth, efficient, really close. So really, really happy right now with how this pre-shave oil is working its way into my routine. I'm gonna have to look on their website or contact them and see if they have a unscented or a neutral scented oil that you could use, you know, with any soap. This one has a pretty strong peppermint scent, and so it might clash with different soap scents, or, you know, luckily I have a peppermint scented soap already, so it kind of just goes right in with that. But you know, I could see it really clashing with different soaps. So I'll have to look on their website and see if they do a neutral or unscented, or, well, very little, even less burn than I thought. There was some around the ear and on the back of the head, but less than I thought there was going to be for that. So I'm going to let that dry on and then be back to do witch hazel and post-shave serum. So I'll see you in just one sec. Alright, alum's rinsed off. Just going to do some witch hazel. Okay, we'll let that dry on and kind of run down what we used. So we had the Rockwell 6C Plate 5, performed really well with the crystal blade in it on its 6th use. So I'm really impressed with that. To get 6 uses out of a blade on head shaves is really good for me. So I'm really impressed with that. And obviously the Bearded Lady pre-shave oil, peppermint. Really good. You know, using a quarter size amount seems like a lot, but it really does perform really well. It makes a difference. The quality of the shave on shaves 5 and 6 with that blade were better than the first 2 shaves. Less irritation, less feedback from the alum block, smoother, easier glide, just really nice. So really impressed with that. Then we used the Soap Commander Wisdom, which is their lavender and peppermint, with the Myrrh shaving badger brush with the Maggard's badger knot in it. The Soap Commander, it's a good soap. It's a good soap. You know, it's not great, it's not bad. It's a good soap, just a good quality soap. So, yeah, let's see. That's about dried on there. You have to be careful moving to sunny southern Nevada. This is the first time I'll be bald out there, so you have to watch my head and make sure I don't burn too bad my first week out there. But with that, we'll go with the post-shave serum from the Bearded Lady, and this is also peppermint scent. The directions are: after shave, apply cool water, pat dry with clean towel, apply 2 pumps to the hand, gently massage into the skin. When I read that 2 pumps, I thought, holy smokes, that's going to be a ton. But the nozzle on it, oh, maybe you can't see that, is very small. So 2 pumps, and I did 3 because I'm doing my whole head, not just my face. So that is all 3 pumps worth. So not a ton. Really nice pepperminty scent. Feels good. And it's more like a balm, a lotion, than it is a splash for sure. It doesn't leave a greasy feeling, so I was really happy about that. I like my skin, my head, to feel moisturized after I shave and feel nice and soft, but I don't like a greasy feeling. I've noticed with some tallow-based products I can get a really greasy feeling after the shave. So, yeah, there we have it. That is a nice, good, awesome, refreshing, wake you up peppermint shave. So thank you, Bearded Lady Shave Company, for sending these products over so I could do a review. I really like them. They're definitely going to stay in the rotation. Definitely going to check and see if they have some neutral scented ones so I could use it with more soaps. Yeah, everything went well, so we're excited to get out to Nevada, excited for this kind of transition and change in life, and have an opportunity to live close to family again. So with that, be safe, be kind, have courage, roll tide. See you guys next time. Bye.